Good afternoon, students. So, last class we have seen what is noise pollution, what are the effects and causes of noise pollution, and also the control measures of noise pollution. So, the two more topics are pending. One is the measurement of noise pollution and equivalent sound level pressure. So, in the previous class, we have seen about a sound or a noise, how it is measured. I have just mentioned about the instrument called sound level meter and shown you the figure of the sound level meter. So, we can just look into the detail. Noise level in decibel is measured with an instrument called sound level meter. Sound level meter is a digital meter. Okay, you can measure the sound in decibel. Directly, a digital reading can be obtained. Sound level meters measure sound pressure level and are commonly used in noise pollution studies. Position in desired location with no obstruction from source and sound is taken. So, if you are providing a particular sound at a particular distance, you can directly get the intensity of sound in the sound level meter. If you are moving very close, if you are very close to the sound level meter, the intensity will be very high. Similarly, when you are moving far away, it will be less intensity. So that is what we get in sound level meters. Position in the desired location with no obstruction from source and sound is to be taken. That is, we are measuring the sound. In between there must be no obstruction between the source and the sound level meter. So basic parts include a microphone, an amplifier, weighing networks, and display reading in decibels. So already I've seen the figure, so I haven't included the figure in this slide. That is, its principle is when a sound wave hits the microphone, it causes the diaphragm to vibrate, and the microphone convert the energy in the sound into an electrical signal. These signals reaches the electronic network. Then this network modifies the signal and then provide meaningful results. These results are transmitted through a visual display for communication. So it's very simple. That is, when a sound will hit the um, microphone of the sound level meter, it causes the diaphragm to vibrate, and the microphone will convert the energy in the sound to an electrical signal. That electrical signal through this network, electrical signal network modifies, or the electrical network modifies the signal into the desired reading. The results are transmitted through a visual display for communication. So in the sound level meter there is a display unit where you can directly get the reading of the sound, or the intensity is directly measured using the sound level meter. So for a particular intensity variation, or we can, for drawing a graph of the intensity at particular distances, you can divide a area into different heights and different measurements or different length, and you can find out the reading of, you're providing a source of sound, and then you're measuring the sound at the different intervals. For example, you are taking a 2 by 2 area, and one end you are providing the sound, and then the other end distance will be divided, and uh, each distance, zero point 0.5 meter, 1 meter, 1.5 meter, 2 meter, at different intervals you will be placing the sound level meter and measuring, and then we can draw the variation of the intensity of sound at that particular area. So here for us the purpose is to find out the pollution, noise pollution, or to measure the noise pollution. So the sound level meter is a very important instrument of measuring the noise or sound. Now next topic is, this is just a figure. Earlier we have seen its working principle. You have to draw this figure too. Now, last topic in this module is equivalent sound pressure level. So, it can be asked as a definition question. What define equivalent sound pressure level? So, equivalent sound pressure level is the equivalent continuous noise level, or continuous equivalent sound pressure level is a sound pressure level of a steady sound that has over a given period the same energy as a fluctuating sound. It is an average and is measured in decibel scale. Equivalent continuous noise level is a sound pressure level of a steady sound that has over a given period a same energy as a fluctuating sound. It is an average and is measured in decibel scale. So it can be calculated using the equation 10 log 10 1 by T2 minus T1 integral of T1 to T2 P A of T square divided by P0 square into dt, where P is the weighted sounded pressure, P0 is the reference sound pressure 20 mu pascal, and T1 is the measurement start time, and T2 is the measurement finish time. So that is about sound level, equivalent sound level pressure. You can see the figure. So for a fluctuating sound level, equivalent pressure is from the time T1 to time T2 will give us the equivalent value of sound pressure. Now that is all about equivalent sound pressure. Example is a sound of 80 decibel lasting for 10 minutes followed by a sound of 60 decibel lasting for the next 80 minutes, then followed by a sound of 100 decibel for the next 5 minutes. It will compose a fluctuating noise level which can be represented by a certain decibel value, which is indicative of producing the same effect over the entire time period of 10 minutes plus 80 minutes plus 5 minutes is equal to 95 minutes as the original fluctuating noise. This value is called equivalent noise level. So that is about an example for equivalent sound pressure level. You have to include that example also. Along with that, the equation for sound pressure level and the figure, this figure should be included. The exact